Writing sprints. Today I'm going to talk to you about writing sprints and how they can benefit you and your writing. If you don't know what a writing sprint is a short burst of writing that's usually 30 minutes to 60 minutes, more or less, and can be either one time for the day or throughout different times of the day, as well as they're usually with a group. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Elke Feuer. I'm an author and a fiction book coach, and welcome to my channel. So, if you have never done a writing sprint before, there are different types of writing sprints. One can be just setting a writing sprint for yourself, by yourself, and another can be in person with a writing group, and another one can be, I should say there's usually 4 types, but I'm sure there's different ones. And the third type is online events that can be free or paid, as well as in Facebook groups that actually host them. I used to host them myself in my K-Writers group, and I also used to participate in 5 a.m. Writers, which was a group on Facebook. So there's different types, and you can actually alternate between them, which I've done as well too, which I find really helpful as well too, whichever one will best meet your need at that time. Now, whichever one you choose, the great thing is that there is going to be a benefit from them. And I'm going to share with you 5 benefits of participating in writing sprints. So the first is that they provide consistent opportunities to write. And sprints, what I like about sprints is that they're really great for perhaps writers who aren't able to write on a regular basis because of life, or it just doesn't fit their creative flow. So these are really perfect for them because it helps them to write their book. I use sprints a lot when I wrote my first book, and I found them extremely helpful. The second benefit is that they help to create good writing habits. Now, a lot of times people think that you have to write every day to build good writing habits. And while this is true to some extent, it's not the only way to build writing habits. Sprints are another great way, especially if you're consistent with them. They don't have to be set days or times each time, but if you're consistent with them throughout the week, the month, or the year, then that is also helping you to build really good writing habits. The third way that they can benefit you is with community. Community is just the writers that you connect with, especially if you participate with others. Because a lot of times, if you're writing alone, you can still do it, obviously, because a lot of us write alone. But when you participate in a sprint that is part of a community, it's a great way to connect with other writers, and my own experience has been I've met a lot of amazing writers that have supported me, that provided me with accountability, as well as that I have been able to collaborate with in the future. And that in itself is just an amazing experience to have that community, because the writing community is generally very helpful and supportive. Sorry, that's my cats in the background. They decided to play when I was doing this video. But anyway, so that community. The fourth way that writing sprints can help your writing is they help you to finish your book. Because a lot of times when you're doing a sprint, you're planning ahead of time. So you're planning not only when you're going to write or how long, but what you're going to write, because the time frame is so short that planning actually helps you to focus on the section of the book that you want, whether it's a scene or a chapter. That's what I did with my own book, and I found it really helpful. It really helped me to make a huge impact, because consistency is when we make big impacts in our books. And being consistent isn't just about all the time that you write, it's are you making an impact in completing your book, right? Because that's really where we want to get to. So the fifth way and final way that writing sprints can help with your writing is to help you to focus. And this is one of the other main reasons why I love writing sprints, because the time that you're writing is usually a short period of time. So it really helps to add that pressure of, I've only got 30 minutes, so I know I need to focus, I need to print, to type out what I need to write it out. Now that works great if you work under pressure of time frames. If you don't, that might not be the best option for you. However, there's different ways to do sprints. The other thing that I love with it, sprints allowing you to focus, is that they help because they help you to focus on just writing. This is true especially if you struggle with editing when you're writing, because a lot of times we'll sit down to write and then we end up spending all of our writing sessions editing what we've already written instead of moving forward and getting towards the end of our book. And sprints really help with this because you know that you've got a short time frame, and you can help you to prepare what you're going to write. And also, instead of focusing on editing, it focuses you on what is it that I have to write, so that it really helps you to focus on the writing instead of the editing. And that's what I love most about sprints. So there you have it, 5 benefits of writing sprints. Now, if you've been thinking of doing a writing sprint yourself, you can download my writing sprint checklist. And this is a checklist that you can use whether you're writing by yourself or you're writing with a group. And it helps you plan out what to do before the sprint, during the sprint, and after the sprint. I'll leave the link below in the comments so that you can grab a copy for yourself. So I hope that you enjoyed the content. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to get more tips on fiction writing. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.